Hey everybody, welcome back to Rambler's Diner. If this is your first time, welcome. If you want to put a smile on your dad's face this Father's Day, you gotta stick around and watch this. It's a tater tot skillet with tater tots, gravy, cheese, eggs, sausage, bacon. You name it, it's got it. Your dad's gonna love you for it. It's gonna put a smile on his face. If you want to see how we do this, stick around and watch. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of peanut oil down in the bottom of this pan. And we're going to wipe the edges some here. We don't want anything to stick. And I like peanut oil for my potatoes, so that's a good place to start. Then we're going to take these tater tots. We're going to try to get them in here into a single layer. Try to arrange them in a single layer. Looks like we've got just about the right amount here. There we go. And now that you've got your tater tots ready, you're going to put this in a 425-degree oven, or in our case, we're going to put it in the smoker today because we're cooking outside. And we're going to let them cook for about 20 minutes and get them nice and crisp. Here we go. All right, into the smoker they go. We'll see them again in about 25 minutes. Okay, now to get started, we're going to take our sausage and we're going to put that down into this pan because we're going to make some gravy to go over top of this skillet. Okay, we're going to break up the sausages. This is sausage links, and the reason that I chose links to do this today is because I want to keep it nice and chunky. I don't want it broken down completely. So we're going to separate these guys a little bit, let them start to cook. And then after they start cooking a little bit, then we'll break them down so that we have chunks of sausage instead of crumbles. While that sausage starts cooking, we're going to go ahead and get our bacon down. We're not going to use all of this bacon today, but we're going to cook it anyway because, you know, there's always a good reason to use bacon on something. So we're going to cook it, have it ready to go for the next time we need it. Okay, time to flip that bacon. We want this to get nice and crispy because we're going to chop some of it up to use as a garnish over the top of this. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, so to make our gravy, rather than using butter, I'm going to take some of this bacon fat that's here. And add to the sausage. Okay, some of these pieces of bacon are getting nice and crisp already, so we're going to go ahead and take them off, the ones that are ready. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to take these sausages out of here and I'm going to put them on the grill to let them brown up a little bit more. And while they're browning, we'll get started on the gravy. We've got plenty of fat here, so that's good. A couple tablespoons worth, that's what we need. We're going to take a couple tablespoons of flour and put down into that grease there. I'm going to mix that in good. Get it cooking good. Put that raw floury flavor out of it. Now it's nice and bubbly. We're going to get our milk. And we're going to go ahead and put in there. Okay, so we got about a cup of milk here. I'm going to go in a little at a time. Try to keep it from clumping up. We don't like lumpy gravy. Okay, we don't need a whole lot of salt, but we do need some pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and use my mix here. I like a lot of pepper in mine. This mix has garlic, salt, onion, and pepper. I like to call it SPOG, S-P-O-G, salt, pepper, onion, and garlic. I use that to season all kinds of stuff. It's going to go great with the gravy. I'm going to cut off the heat here, keep my milk nearby just in case I need to thin it out. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to take it off the heat because it's a little bit, we've got a little bit of time left for those tater tots. Okay, I put it back, the gravy back on the heat just to keep it warm. I did turn off the flame over there on that side. I'm going to cut these guys up. And these guys are going to go back in the gravy here. Give that a stir, and we'll set it aside. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to chunk these guys up just a little bit, and they're going to be placed on the top, make it look really pretty. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to put those over to the side so they don't cook much anymore. I've got the entire flat top off right now. I'm going to keep those warm, but don't want them to cook anymore. Okay, look at those tots. Those tots are ready. Look really good. I'm going to slide this baby on here. I'm going to pull it off and put it over here on the griddle. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit of butter, put right down there, and we're going to get our eggs ready. All right, we got plenty of residual heat here, so we're going to take our eggs and we're going to scramble them in that residual heat with the butter. By the way, this is 4 eggs. Enough for my sweetheart and me to share. We're going to take a little bit of this cheese and we're going to put inside of the eggs. Get a little bit more heat over here maybe. All right, those eggs are ready, so we're going to lay them on the top of this skillet here. And we're going to take our beautiful country gravy. We're going to put over the top of all of that stuff. Smooth it out the best that you can. Oh yeah, there we go. Pieces of sausage. We're going to spread that around nice. And we're going to take up 4 strips of bacon, cut them up. Now we're going to put the rest of the cheese on the top here, spread it out nice. It's hot here in Phoenix. My cheese is starting to melt already. Now we're going to take some of that bacon, come over the top like this. Now we're going to take this whole thing and we're going to put it back in that warm smoker. We're going to leave it there just long enough to melt that cheese. Okay, to top it all off, we're going to go in with some green onions, finely chopped, and make that look real pretty, and it's going to taste even better. All right, folks, so there we have it. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Dad is going to have a smile on his face when he eats this. I got a smile on my face right now, and it's not even Father's Day yet. But there's only one thing left to do, and that's to give it a try. So here we go. The gravy's good. If I can find a tot in here somewhere. There's a tot. Oh, that's fantastic. It's got everything that you want in a breakfast. Bacon, sausage, potatoes, eggs, cheese. Lots of cheese. Really good. So, we hope this inspired you to do something interesting for Dad this Father's Day weekend. I know that if you do something like this, you can do this in the house. You can do this outside. You can use your smoker, your flat top, anything that you got, you can use. Just play with it. It's fun. Anyway, we're really hoping that you were inspired to do something interesting for Dad. And if you were, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. It'll mean the world to us for you to join Rambler's Backyard Diners family. We really appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next time.